Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dinar Update. Today, we're covering a range of important updates from budget amendments affecting the Kurdistan region to Iraq's push for economic reform and the challenges of transitioning to a digital economy. We'll also look at the latest USD to IQD exchange rate fluctuations. It's a packed episode, so let's dive right in. In other news, Intel guru Mars shared an interesting update from Iraq, where there has been significant praise in Parliament for the government's strategy to support the national industry. This article highlights the efforts of Prime Minister Sudani, who is determined to take decisive action to fix the country's economy and provide new value to the Iraqi currency. Sudani believes Iraq has only one chance to implement these changes and is focused on creating a thriving economy that will drive substantial progress in the coming years. The world is changing rapidly, especially when it comes to money. In countries like Iraq, where cash is still king, this shift is particularly noticeable. In today's video, we're going to explore the challenges that Iraqi authorities face as they try to keep pace with the growing trend of digital transactions. It's surprising to see just how many people still rely on cash in this digital age, and this fact alone speaks volumes about the country's economy and how business is conducted. The issue at hand is that Iraqi authorities are struggling to track digital transactions, and it's not just about technology. It's tied to culture and everyday habits. A large portion of the population continues to prefer cash, mainly due to a lack of trust in the banking system and limited awareness of digital payment methods. Although smartphones are widely used in Iraq, many Iraqis are still hesitant to use digital methods for transactions. This creates a significant challenge for authorities in their efforts to monitor financial activities effectively. Without a solid system for tracking transactions, it becomes increasingly difficult to tackle issues such as money laundering and tax evasion, which are common problems in many economies. Now, let's talk about an initiative aimed at simplifying Iraq's currency system, the project to delete the zeros. This plan involves removing 3 zeros from the banknotes in circulation, making transactions simpler and boosting confidence in the currency. On paper, this sounds like a good idea, but there's a catch. Despite this effort to streamline the currency, larger notes will still be needed for foreign trade. This is because many international transactions require larger denominations of cash. So even after the zeros are removed, the bigger notes will still be necessary for trade between Iraq and other countries. The impact of this change isn't limited to Iraq's domestic economy. Foreign reserves play a crucial role here. Many countries still hold the older notes with the 3 zeros in their reserves, even though Iraq is moving toward a new currency system. These old notes will continue to hold value, especially for countries that engage in trade with Iraq. Rather than disappearing entirely, the older notes will still play a significant role in international trade, at least for the time being. Are we heading toward a fully digital economy, or will cash continue to hold its ground for a while longer? One of the reasons why cash remains so prominent is human behavior. People are naturally drawn to the tangible nature of cash. Holding physical money provides a sense of security that digital transactions can't quite replicate. The act of seeing, feeling, and physically holding money gives people a sense of control and immediate access to their funds. This psychological factor is something that digital payments simply can't match, no matter how advanced the technology becomes. Even with the proliferation of digital payment options, many people are still attached to the old-fashioned way of doing things. Additionally, financial literacy plays a key role in the reluctance to adopt digital payments. Many people in Iraq may not fully understand how digital transactions work, and this lack of knowledge can lead to fears of scams or losing money. In order for authorities to successfully promote digital finance, there's a real need to focus on educating the public. People need to feel more confident and comfortable with digital payment systems before they are likely to adopt them on a wider scale. Looking ahead, Iraq will have to find a balance between encouraging the use of digital transactions and respecting their widespread reliance on cash. While digital solutions are undoubtedly the future, cash is likely to remain a part of daily life for some time. People are more likely to adopt new systems if they feel those systems provide tangible benefits to their lives. This is where the idea of community involvement and feedback comes into play. Local leaders who are often highly influential could be key advocates for digital payments. With their support, people might feel more inclined to trust and use these systems. It won't be an overnight shift, but small, consistent steps can lead to meaningful progress. Let's also explore the role of security and stability in this discussion. Security refers to how safe people feel in their daily lives and transactions, while stability involves a consistent and predictable economic environment. Both of these factors are crucial when considering changes to the country's currency system. The question of whether Iraq needs a new exchange rate and lower denomination notes boils down to the reality of inflation and economic challenges. As inflation erodes the value of the currency, the current notes have become less effective. People need to feel confident in their currency for it to hold value, and this is something that experts like Dr. Shea Baby have emphasized. Without a secure environment, any attempts at monetary reform are likely to fail. Looking at Iraq's current situation, the country has made some progress in terms of governance and security thanks to international partnerships and local efforts. Corruption has been addressed more effectively, and investments in infrastructure and public services are improving. However, challenges still persist, especially in certain regions. Many people continue to feel uncertain about the country's future, and the sense of instability has an impact on economic confidence. Despite the improvements, the journey toward full stability is ongoing. With this in mind, let's consider the implications of a new exchange rate for a new currency system. For the changes to work, they must provide concrete benefits for the people. Lower denomination notes would make everyday transactions easier and more manageable, which could have a positive impact on the economy. For example, businesses would benefit from a more stable exchange rate as it could stimulate trade and investment. This isn't just about adjusting the current currency, it's about creating a healthier economic environment for everyone, from families to business owners. So there you have it, a comprehensive look at the latest developments surrounding the Iraqi dinar and the broader economic landscape. From budget adjustments and the push for digital transactions to the ever-important exchange rate, it's clear that Iraq's economy is in a state of dynamic change. What are your thoughts on these developments? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on the Iraqi dinar and the Vietnamese dong. Thanks for watching.